Good morning, friend. We are discussing about the Vision IAS 5 question. Let's discuss the first question. First question is related to the polity section. They are asking about the DPSP. Let's see the question first. Which of the following statements are correct with regarding to DPSP, Directive Principle of State Policy, that are given in the part 4th of the Indian Constitution? First statement in the question is said like that: the principle spells out the aim of the DPSP is to bring socio-economic democracy in the country. Second statement is said like the provision cannot contained in this principle are not enforceable. It means that it are not enforceable in any of the court. And option are these. First option are first, second, both first and second, neither one, neither two. I again repeat the question that is regarding the DPSP. Very easy question basically. The first statement is said like the aim of the DPSP is the bring out socio-economic democracy and in the inclusive way in the country. Second, the provision contained in this principle are not enforceable by any court. So let's see the next question. Next question is related to the current affairs section. They are asking. I'm really sorry. Okay, just a minute. Yes. The question is 5i network are recently is in news. 5i, recently is in news. What is it related to? Number 4 statement said it regarding it is a joint state of the art of technology cyber defense platform by Indian Intelligence Agency. So it is a type of networking of Indian Intelligence Agency in the field of the defense of the cyber cafe. Second is an intelligence alliance of 5 English speaking countries, you can say. Number 3rd, an intelligence grid of Asian country, that is what is the full form of the Asia, Southeast Asia country, right? For countries, the purpose here is the counter-terrorism. Number 4th option is an artificial intelligence based satellite network for oceanic surveillance by Indian Ocean country. I again repeat the question. Question is very beautiful, carved out and very hard to decide it. What is it? A joint state of the art of technology cyber defense platform by Indian intelligence agencies and intelligence alliance of 5 English speaking countries. Number 3rd, an intelligence grid of Asian countries for counter terrorism purpose. Number 4th, an artificial intelligence based satellite which for the oceanic surveillance by Indian Ocean countries. Let's see the next question. Next question is related to the arrangement of the countries or their, you can say, capital of these countries. Let's see the things here. You have to arrange these not to west countries. For example, Bangkok. Bangkok is the capital of Thailand. Seoul is the capital of the South Korea. Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Ulaanbaatar in Mongolia, right? And you have to arrange these north to west. I can repeat the question: which are the following correct sequence of occurrence of the following cities of one proceed from north to south? First option is Bangkok, second is Seoul, third is Kuala Lumpur, and fourth is Ulaanbaatar, and these are the options there. Let's see the next question. Next question is related to the history section. They are asking about the later half of the 19th century, you can say 1850s, you can more probably. British Committee of the Indian National Congress was set up in London, which is published a weekly India with an objective to. So, for example, in mid of the 19th century, basically, British Committee of the Indian National Congress was set up in London, which published a weekly India. मतलब एक जनरल टाइप से था वीकली इंडिया करके विद एन ऑब्जेक्टिव. नंबर फर्स्ट, टू एजिटेट फॉर एंट्री ऑफ eminent Indians into the British Parliament. Second is to campaign for the entry of Indians into the imperial judiciary. Number 3rd, to facilitate a discussion on India's independence in the British Parliament. Number 4th, to make the British aware about the grievances of the Indian people. I again repeat the question. British Committee of the Indian National Congress was set up in London with what is its objective, and they are come up with a weekly journal or serial, that is India. What is its objective is, number 1st is to agitate for the entry of the eminent Indians into the British Parliament. Second is to campaign for the entry of Indians into the imperial judiciary. Number 3rd, to facilitate a discussion on India's independence in the British Parliament. Number 4th, to make the British aware about the grievances of the Indian people. Number 4 statement. Let's see the fifth question. Fifth question is related to which of the following animals are classified as extinct by the IUCN. First option are dodo, second is the quagga, number 3rd is the Bali tiger. And option are first and third, second and third, first, second, third. I again repeat the question for the better understanding the question. Which of the following has been classified as extinct by the IUCN? Number 1st is the dodo, quagga, Bali tiger, and option are these. Let's see the answer to the first question. First question, that is related to the DPSP. Okay, the principles spell out the socio-economic democracy in the country. That is correct. The provisions contained in this principle are not enforceable by any court. That also, I think both are correct. Yes. Let's see the explanation that are given by the vision itself. The DPSP are meant for promoting the idea of social and economic democracy and fundamental right are political democracy. That are given in the part 3rd of the Indian Constitution. Okay. However, unlike the fundamental right, the DPSP are not injusticeable, मतलब not justiciable in nature, that they are not enforceable by any court for their violation. So second is also be correct. Let's see the next question. 5i network recently is the news that is related to the intelligence alliance of the English speaking countries. Let's see the explanation there. What is it? The 5i network is an intelligence alliance comprising of the Australia, Canada, New Zealand, UK and USA. These countries party to the multilateral UK-USA agreement treaty for the joint cooperation in the signal intelligence. What is its history? The origin of the 5 alliance can be tracked to the Atlantic Charter that has issued in August 1941. It laid out the goals for the post-war world. Atlantic Charter was a statement that was issued on August 14, 1941. It set out the British and American goal to the World War II. Right? In June 2020, what is the news? The 5 countries sign an economic agreement to isolate China. This will increase the supply chain among these countries. China not only manufacture, distribute, but has its own market. For instance, the USA is dependent on China in 16 categories across 5 sectors. Not only the 5 eyes network, India is also dependent on China, especially in active pharmaceutical ingredient import. India obtains 60% of its API from China. Of the 5 countries, for example, New Zealand is the second most dependency country on China for 513 different goods. New Zealand is followed by the USA with 414 good, Canada if you are talking about 367 goods and UK 299 good. Therefore, it is essential for this country to increase their supply chain to protect their domestic product and also to best export in their own country. The relationship between these countries should be enhanced. The USA has sought to add 3 democratic countries, India, South Korea and Japan. So there is a planning that might be USA can add these countries like India, South Korea, Japan in 5i network. According to the USA, their intelligence shall be used for both economic and strategic purposes. Let's see the option here. For example, Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia is in the north, then is Seoul, then is Bangkok and Kuala Lumpur, that is the capital of Malaysia, is at last. The correct sequence here is correct. You can see Ulaanbaatar is the capital of Mongolia, Seoul is the capital of South Korea, Bangkok is the capital of Thailand and Kuala Lumpur is the capital of the Malaysia. Let's see the next question. Okay, that is related to the British Committee of the Indian National Congress was set up in London, which published a weekly India with an objective is to make the British aware about the grievances of the Indian people. So D are correct here. The motive believed that the British people were not just righteous and freedom loving, they are further convinced that the British people meant justice to be done to India. If Indians had certain grievances, these were only due to the reactionary policy of the British bureaucracy in India or the ignorance of the British people about these grievances. The nationalist leader believed that they need to prepare their cases and present and plead before their British Parliament and nation, and the regard would redress and justice done and put great emphasis on Congress propaganda in England. So their aim is to just enhance the Congress propaganda of given them as a dominion status. So that is their aim, and any of the grievances that is related to the India people because of the rule by Britisher in India, the whole purpose is to solve it, and any of the dilemma faced by Indian people that should be resorted by the British itself in their tantamount, right? Let's see the next question without any discrepancy. Let's see the next question. Which of the following animals are classified extinct by the IUCN? The dodo, quagga, Bali tiger, all are correct here. Let's see the option here. IUCN Red List 2004 documented the extinct of 784 species, including 338 vertebrate, 359 invertebrate, 87 plant, and in the 500 year, some example of recent extinction include the dodo that are found in Mauritius, quagga that is found in Africa, thylacine that is found in Australia, stellar sea cow that are found in Russia, and 3 subspecies that are found in Indonesia, Bali, Java, and Caspian of tiger are extinct. So that's why it is news. Okay, let's see about the revision. Okay, what is it? Okay, वन नेशन वन राशन कार्ड. फिलहाल क्या हुआ है कि गवर्नमेंट ने माई राशन करके एक ऐप को लॉन्च किया गया है, जिसमें जो भी लाभार्थी होंगे वो उसमें लॉगिन करके अपना जो स्टेटस है वो जान सकते हैं. तो ये एक पहल स्टार्ट की गई है. Let's see. It is a central government program that allow ration card holder to collect their entitled ration from any shop in the country. So that is their aim. 17 countries have successfully operationalized the system, with Uttarakhand being the latest one. So that's why it is in news. And what other 17 countries are Andhra Pradesh, Goa, Gujarat, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala, Madhya Pradesh, Manipur, Odisha, Punjab, Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Tripura, Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand. The system came into existence from 1st July 2020. What is the salient feature of these One Nation, One Ration card is that is a citizen-centric technology-driven reform. To avail the benefit of the ONRC, that is the One Ration, One Card system, one must be beneficiary of the Public Distribution System. PDS was established under the Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution for distributing basic food and non-food contaminants to the nearby section of the society at subsidized price. Let's see which of the following are included in the PDS through which these are distributed. That is wheat, rice, kerosene, sugar, etc. are a few major commodity distributed to the BPL people under the PDS. PDS is now governed by the National Food Security Act of 2013. NFSA provide legal right to food to the people as per Article 21 of the Indian Constitution. NFSA, National Food Security Act cover nearly 2/3, that is 66% of the people of total population. 75% of them are in rural and 50% of urban population. FCA, Food Corporation of India, manage the PDS across the country. Two categories of beneficiaries under PDS are found. For example, first is Antyodaya Anna Yojana, second is the priority household. What is Antyodaya Anna Yojana? That is entitled to 35 kg of food grain because the poorest people, or you can say the poorest of the poor. Priority household is nothing but it is given 5 kg per person per month, and maximum limit here is 25 kg. One Nation, One Ration card enable the migrant beneficiary to get their entitled quota of the ration PDS from the electronic point of the sale. Enable fair price shop anywhere in the country. Beneficiary must hold a ration card that is linked to the Aadhaar. A ration card is an official document issued by the home state government so that they can purchase the essential commodity of the subsidized rate under the PDS. They can avail benefit for the subsidies supported by the center. Ones include the rice, that is 3 kg मतलब 3 रुपये का 1 kg मिलता है. वीट को 2 kg में दिया जा सकता है. बेनिफिट क्या होंगे अगर ऐसी चीज़ को हम अपनी कंट्री में लेके आते हैं? इम्पावर द माइग्रेटरी पॉपुलेशन, लेबर, डेली वेजेस, अर्बन पुअर, स्ट्रीट dweller, टेम्पररी वर्कर इन ऑर्गेनाइज्ड एंड अनऑर्गेनाइज्ड सेक्टर, डोमेस्टिक वर्कर, एक्सेट्रा हु फ्रीक्वेंटली चेंज द प्लेस ऑफ dwelling to be the self-reliant in the food security. So that is the main aim. Access to food to migrant in the unexpected circumstance like the nationwide lockdown. तो ये बहुत ज़्यादा हेल्पफुल. चेक ऑन अ फेक राशन कार्ड ineligible card holder due to the Aadhaar seeding of all ration cards. So that is the quite important. But the challenges behind the pan India portability poses the risk of significantly increasing the cost to the government and the possibility of the shop running out of a stock. So that can be the case. Let's see the polity section. Important constitutional body today we are discussing. For example, election commission composition is the first chief election commission and 2 other members that are decided by the president to choose, right? Appointment is done by the president. Selection panel is nothing like that, but that is decided by the Prime Minister of India. Tenure is 6 year or 65 year. Service condition by president, मतलब decide करते president करते हैं. और okay, आपको एक बात और याद रखनी है, जितनी भी हमारी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल बॉडी है अदर देन द कैग, ऑल आर डिसाइडेड बाय द प्रेसिडेंट. ठीक है. रिमूवल की वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द सी इज रिमूव्ड बाय द सेम एज द सुप्रीम कोर्ट जज. तो इलेक्शन कमीशन को सेम तरीके से किया जाता है और कैग को सेम तरीके से जो सुप्रीम कोर्ट का जज, सुप्रीम कोर्ट तो है ही है. ठीक है. इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द टेन्योर इज डिसाइडेड बाय द प्रेसिडेंट ऑल द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल बॉडी डेट आर, मतलब जो भी है उनका जो टेन्योर डिसाइड किया जाता है प्रेसिडेंट के द्वारा. बट प्रेसिडेंट इज नॉट फाउंड इन इलेक्शन कमीशन. रीअपॉइंटमेंट उनको डिबार नहीं किया गया है कि वो ज्वाइन नहीं कर सकते हैं. यूपीएससी के मेंबर एलिजिबल नहीं है. एसपीएससी के मेंबर वो भी सिर्फ यूपीएससी तक जाने की उनके परमिशन है. फाइनेंस कमीशन दे आर एलिजिबल. नेशनल कमीशन फॉर शेड्यूल कास्ट एलिजिबल. नेशनल कमीशन फॉर शेड्यूल ट्राइब दे आर नॉट गिवन एनीथिंग. कैग इफ यू आर टॉकिंग नॉट एलिजिबल फॉर टू रीअपॉइंटमेंट, राइट. Attorney General and Advocate General, that is completely absolutely right, they can be reappointed. Other remark is that Election Commission is not charged from the Consolidated Fund of India. Second is UPSC charged from the Consolidated Fund of India. SPSC also Consolidated Fund of the state. Finance Commission not like that. And National Commission for Scheduled Caste, that is not like that. Attorney General, if you are talking about that, are charged from the CAG, if you are talking about that, are charged from the Consolidated Fund of India. And Attorney General, that also be charged from the Consolidated Fund of India. Do remember this fact. By this we are ending the session. Thank you.